Scale 19 provides foot care on one foot, CNA. Hello? Hello? Mr. Cheswick, how are you today? My name is CNA Evelyn. I'll be your CNA today. How are you doing? Good, good. Is it alright if I check your armband? I have to check your identity. I'm going to set your call light off to the side for a minute. Mr. Cheswick, what's your birthday? 11/8/63? Yup, that's you. Okay, what I'm going to do is provide you with some privacy. I'm going to close the privacy curtain, and I'll explain what we're going to do today. Today we're going to do foot care on one foot, okay? So what I'm going to need to do is gather some supplies, and basically we're just going to wash your foot and put some lotion on it. Is that okay? Alright, good, good. Let me get some lotion, let me wash my hands, and I'll get started. I'll only give you your call light in your hand, so if you need me, you can call me. The bed is in its lowest safe position. Mr. Cheswick is comfortable. The wheels on the bed are locked. The bed's not going to roll around. And we'll get started. Okay, so I'm going to wash my hands. Washing hands. Oh. Alright, so I wash my hands. First thing we're going to get is a linen protector to put on our overbed table so that we can have a sterile barrier between our supplies and the table. We're going to get 2 washcloths, a pair of gloves, and a towel. Also, we're going to get a basin, some lotion, and some soap. I'm going to fill my basin with some water. I have to put enough water in here so that when I put Mr. Cheswick's foot in here, it's below the water line. The water has to cover Mr. Cheswick's foot. Okay, so I'm checking the water temperature, making sure it's warm, about 105 degrees would be optimum. Mr. Cheswick, could you check the water temperature for me, please? Thank you. Now, he's a mannequin, so I have to check it for him. But the skill is done with the real person, so they'll be checking the water temperature. And if they don't want to, you have to ask him again to do it. Okay, you have to insist, or else you won't get credit for that part of the test. Okay, so I'm going to set my basin down on my overbed table. I'm going to put my gloves on. I'm going to uncover the leg that we're going to wash. It'll be Mr. Cheswick's left leg. We're only going to expose the part of the body that we're going to be working on. We're going to take our towel and we're going to lay it on the bed, okay, as a barrier between the bed and Mr. Cheswick's leg, so we don't get the linens wet. We don't want to overextend Mr. Cheswick's leg. We want to support it underneath that ankle. This is a homemade mannequin, so it probably bends where it shouldn't bend. Okay. So we got our barrier in. Alright, so now we're going to wash Mr. Cheswick's leg. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to arch his leg up. Okay. I'm going to bend your knee, Mr. Cheswick, okay? Let me know if I'm hurting you at any time. So put Mr. Cheswick's leg up. We put our basin. We can move the basin around so that Mr. Cheswick will be comfortable. We put Mr. Cheswick's leg inside the basin, okay? And he's just good like that. Then we get our first washcloth, okay? And we wet it. Alright? You bring it out. Alright. We let his foot soak for maybe 5 minutes or so. Put a little soap on our washcloth, a couple dabs. Work that soap in. Work the soap in good. Okay, got all areas of the washcloth wet and soaked up. So now I'm going to take Mr. Cheswick's leg. I'm going to support it underneath the ankle. And I'm going to begin to wash his foot, keeping his leg low to the bed as possible, over the basin. Washing in between each toe. He's got 5 toes. Right, so washing in between each toe, washing in between the toes, washing the side of the foot, the top of the foot, the bottom of the foot, around the heel, keeping it low. Okay, so we washed in between the toes, the top of the foot, the side of the foot, and the bottom of the foot. So we're going to put this linen, we can drape it on the edge of our basin right here like this. Then we're going to get another washcloth, and we're going to wet it. And we're going to rinse in between the toes, right? Make sure we get all the soap out between Mr. Cheswick's toes. Clean around the foot, around the ankle, right? On the bottom of his foot. Okay. I'm going to set this on our basin. Then I'm going to take the basin out of the way and set Mr. Cheswick's foot down on the towel. Then we're going to take the towel and we're going to dry Mr. Cheswick's foot. Right? Making sure that we dry in between each toe. Drying in between each toe. Right? Making sure we get in between each toe. Drying. Front, back, sides. Okay. So now that we dried Mr. Cheswick's foot, we're going to put some lotion on his foot now. So I get get some lotion, put a blob of lotion on my gloves, right? Rub the lotion in. Now I'm going to get Mr. Cheswick's foot underneath the ankle. Right. I'm going to rub in the lotion. Okay? I don't put lotion in between his toes. Only lotion on top of the foot and on the bottom of the foot. No lotion in between the toes. Alright, so I put the lotion on. I'm going to wipe off the extra lotion. Okay. Alright, I'm going to lift up his foot. I'm going to roll this towel out of the way, keeping the dirty side in. gonna set that down. Put this on top of my basin. I'm gonna cover Mr. Cheswick up. Keep him warm and comfortable. Now I'm gonna get rid of my dirty supplies. I'm gonna put my soiled linens in the soiled linen bin. I'm gonna take my wash base, I wanna clean it out. I'm gonna go in the sink, I'm gonna rinse it out. I'm gonna dump it out, I'm gonna rinse it out. Now that I've dumped and rinsed my wash basin, I'm gonna dry it out. Okay. I've washed and I've dried. I washed and dried my basin. Okay, I emptied it, I rinsed it, and I dried it. Now I'm going to take my soap and my lotion, and I'm going to put this in the dirty supplies area. And then I'm going to take my linen protector off my overbed table and throw that away. Okay. Then I'm going to take my gloves off in a way that I don't infect myself. So I'm going to pinch the palm, take it, ball it up. Then I'm going to come up with 2 fingers underneath my other glove, roll that one backwards. Now I can touch the inside of the glove and I can throw that away. Now I'm going to wash my hands. Gloves off, wash hands. So I wash my hands. Alright. Now I'm going to come back to Mr. Cheswick. I'm going to make sure that he's comfortable. Mr. Cheswick, can I do anything to make you more comfortable? Would you like me to raise the head up on the bed? No? Okay. Let me give you your remote control. I'm putting Mr. Cheswick's call light directly into his hand. And he's covered up, he's comfortable. Can I get you anything? Some water? Let me know if you need anything, alright? And I'm making sure the bed is in a low, safe position. The wheels are locked. The room is safe. Mr. Cheswick, would you like me to remove the privacy curtain or leave it up? Leave it up? Would you like the door open or closed? Closed? Okay. I'll leave the curtain up and the door closed. You have your call light, so call me if you need me, okay? Alright. Wash hands, skill complete.